Hey guys. Okay, so I have been getting a lot of questions about what do you actually do to make money online. So it's called social media marketing. However, who even knows what that is, right? When I say that, people automatically assume that I'm selling stuff until they go to my page and see that I'm not selling anything, and then they're just ultra confused. So I wanted to come in here and kind of break this down for you guys a little bit. If you're watching this live, that's awesome. If you're watching a replay of this, then you either asked for information or from me, or you asked from someone else that I'm working with. And so they're sending you this video. Literally, you're going to watch it. If it's for you, great, let them know. If it's not for you, great, let them know. Okay, regardless, if you just watch the video and you have questions or it is or isn't for you, just reach out to whoever contacted you. So first off, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story because I have been doing the same company, for 4 years. So that speaks volumes when it comes to the integrity of the company. Those of y'all that know me know that I would not have stuck around with this if it was something that was shaky or sketchy. Because I am just an ultra skeptical person. I found this company 6 years ago. It's called It Works Global. And it's something that I thought was too good to be true. I thought it was scammy. A friend of mine reached out. She was making money on this full-time income on Facebook. And I literally told her, I was like, yeah, you're probably a con artist. I don't want anything to do with you. When I heard social media marketing, I went back to sales. That was where my mind went because I tried to sell makeup and Tupperware and, oh goodness, you can sell everything. Most people won't buy it from you, but you can join every type of sales company. And a lot of them market as a get rich quick thing. So first thing I'm going to tell you is this is not a get rich quick program. You are going to have to work. This is something that I've been doing this for 4 years now. I've replaced my full-time income. I now work 100% from social media. However, it did take work, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you guys. You're not going to join this and become rich tomorrow. So if that's what you thought this is, you may want to turn this video off and be like, I probably should go buy a lottery ticket, okay? So I was very anti this. For 2 years, I told her no. For 2 years, she bugged me and followed up and made more and more money because she got paid regardless if I joined her. And I said no. The breaking point for me, and I have notes because I don't want to go on a rabbit trail. The breaking point for me was I found myself newly married, just had a baby. I loved my job. I really did. I still love that career. I was managing a marketing firm for Kirby vacuum cleaners. I don't know if y'all know what that is. So I liked it. It really wasn't bad. However, I really hated putting my daughter in daycare, but we couldn't afford to live off of one income. So we were kind of at a crossroads. My husband and I did not see eye to eye on this. He did not want me to do this. So if your spouse is that's fine. Your spouse does not have to be on board for you to do this. Now, I'm not saying go get a divorce over it, but you're allowed to have differing opinions. That's something, and I was respectful with my husband. I told him, I said, you know what? I really think I can do this. I really want to do this for our family. I would love if you supported me, but if not, at least don't try to stop me. And again, because we respect each other, that's what we did. Now, if we were in a relationship where I was I was under his iron rule of his thumb, then I could have said, you know what, my husband won't let me do it. Or if it was him, he could have said, my wife won't let me do it. But because we're married and it's a partnership, we respect each other enough to let each other decide what we want to do, as long as we're not hurting the family in the process. So I started this just to have a little bit of extra money. And within 9 months, I had replaced my full-time income from my job, and I was able to come home and be a full-time mom. And that's something that I personally really just wanted to do. So that was amazing. Now, I will say, when I started this, it was a hardcore sales company. Okay? It was something where we spammed all over Facebook. We posted pictures of products. And if you're watching this and you're on my team, you can vouch for that because I taught you how to do that. And then I had to reteach you how to do marketing. So if you've done this once, that does not mean that this is what we're doing. It just means that 4 or 5 years ago, you tried it. It was a different company. And now we're back and we've reinvented ourselves. Over the last 2 years, myself and several leaders on my team have immersed ourselves in social media marketing training. So now what we do, and if you don't believe me, go look at my page. There's no spam, no salesy crap. I realize it. Okay, I get it. You can open Facebook and you're automatically going to see pictures of eyeliner and mascara and shampoo and vitamins and workout videos, and everyone is trying to sell everything. That is not what we're doing. So please don't write us off because so many people are selling things on social media. What we are doing is the new age network marketing. Old age network marketing is spamming people all over Facebook, messaging hundreds of people a day, bugging friends and family to please have parties with me and, can you introduce me to people? And it's just, I did it. Again, I did it. I get it. I tried other companies. So don't write yourself off and write your future off because you quote unquote tried it once. Now, I will tell you, you can still do the sales side. So if that just turned you off because, oh man, I love sales and I just wanted to get in and sell people stuff, that's fine. Message me after or message whoever sent you this video afterwards. They'll give you information on the sales side. I'm just telling you that's not what I do because I suck at it, okay? I could not sell ice to an Eskimo. I'm just not that kind of person. And if you are, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like the world needs salespeople. The world needs people who are good at the social media side, the advertising side. So I'm not talking against anybody if you're good at it. So now I want to get into what we actually do because I can tell you all this stuff and then it really doesn't give you that much information, right? So what we actually do is 3 steps. One is give me 1 second because my pastor just came back. Hold on 1 second. All right. 2 seconds, guys. I'm doing a training real quick. I'll be right back out. And I'm back. Okay, sorry guys. We have company, and this just tells you how real life this is. They went out to lunch with some friends, and I did not know they were coming back quite this early, but that's okay. Okay, so it was a perfect breaking point, right? We do 3 steps. So the first one is we post ads. Now that is something I will teach you how to do once you start. It is free. You don't pay Facebook to post anything. I'm out of breath because I ran in there. Anyway, so first step is you post up the ads. And again, everything is covered in the training. It's so basic. It's so step by step. The second thing we do is people are going to comment on those ads and say, hey, can you send me some more information? So you tell them, yes, go ahead and message me. So right there, they're messaging you. You're not hunting people down to try to buy the products that the store has. You're literally having them message you and you're giving them the information. And again, you'll be brand new. You probably won't know a lot of the information. So what we do is we have systems in place to where we are always in contact with you, helping you know what information goes with what product. The third thing is if they decide that they do like the information you gave them, say, okay, awesome, here's the website. So if they order, that's awesome. If they don't, that's awesome. You keep doing what you're doing. I love this because unlike a lot of companies, you don't have to sign up anyone under you to do this and make money. You can make an extra $1,500 to $2,000 a month without signing one person up to do this with you. So biggest objection I get is, oh, is this a pyramid scheme? No, you don't have to recruit anybody to do this. So I love that side of it because who wants to be the pushy person trying to get people in their business to sell stuff with them? I don't. So that's exactly what we do. Now I'll tell you a couple things that we don't do. Oh, just kidding. I wrote down don't do. I was like, what did I write down? You don't want to be that pushy salesperson on Facebook. Now, as far as the products that we have, because when you put up the ads, you can pick whatever products that you want to advertise about. And when you start, you get a starter kit that has samples of different products. So you can kind of try a few of them and decide, okay, what do I want to advertise about? Because it is easier to talk about something that you've tried, right? So my favorites, we have over 50 products. I'm not going to tell you about all the products that the company has. My favorite, though, are the skincare products, the hair growth. Clearly, I use the hair growth, right? Like, my hair is thick and it never, like, I just can't even, it's so amazing. I can't even, the products are amazing, not my hair. I do like my hair, but I'm not that full of myself. So the products are awesome. The hair growth, the liquid collagen, the Focus Coffee I love. I drank it this morning before I started class. And then we have B12 and B6, like they're called energy sticks. We very lovingly refer to them as mom crack because they help moms get all the things done. So those are a few products that we have. And then a couple just common objections, and I want to wrap this up. I don't want this to be really long. That I get is, first off, I want to tell you, this is not just for people who want to do this full time. I started when I was working full time. Like, you can build it around another business. You can build it around another job. Some people don't want full-time income, and that's fine. They just want to make an extra $200, $300, $400 a month. And we have a place for you. Like, you can sit with us. We are so open to that. But if you're on the other side and you're like, man, I need $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month, that's okay. Like, we'll take you too. We will teach you how to do what you want to do for your life and your goals. So the 3 common objections I have, and I'm going to tell you stories about 3 different of my friends that I personally know that had these objections and they overcame them. The one is I don't know anybody. Okay, I think that's the biggest one. And again, I kind of cleared that up because you don't have to know anyone. You're posting ads on Facebook, which has billions of people. So they're going to be coming to you and they're almost all strangers. Like, most of the people that have me give them information off these ads don't know me. But my friend April, she was a stay-at-home mom when she started this. So she was a new mom. She also had just moved to a new country, or I'm sorry, not a country, a new city in her country. Her husband was in the Navy, so that was kind of normal. I guess I'm not a military wife, but I guess moving around is not that uncommon. And then she was homeschooled as a kid. And I'm not talking new age homeschool where you have co-ops and groups and Facebook groups and whatever. Like, she was old school homeschooled to where it's just her and her 2 siblings. So she did not know anybody when she started this. She had no contacts, but because we have these systems in place that are like, I'm not even kidding you, they're foolproof. We call them idiot proof. Like, it literally, anyone can do it if they have a good work ethic. She was able to retire her husband from the Navy, and she's now doing this full time, making a full-time income that replaced her husband's entire income, plus quite a bit, because I know her paychecks, I've seen them. And she's just loving it. And she did not build off of friends and family because you don't have to. The next objection I get is too busy. That is something I can sympathize with because when I started this, I did not have time to do this. Like, this was not on my radar. Oh, let me turn off. Speaking of people asking me information. But anyways, so too busy. So my friend Amber, she was a homeschool mom of 5 kids. Now, I homeschool 1. I don't know that I could handle 5, but that's why God has not given me 5. I can tell you, though, she learned time management techniques. She learned these systems, and one of the systems we teach is time management. She got so consistent with time management and organization to where not only did she start bringing money into her household, but her homeschool life got better and easier. And then she was able to free up more time for her kids because all of those household chores that she needed to do, she was able to take money from this business, pay someone to come and clean her house, pay a meal prep service. So now she has all the time that she can do fun things with her kids and focus on what is important, which is not cleaning toilets. Now, that's important, clearly, but that's something you can outservice if you want to. So that's something, if you're too busy, then this is something that you need more than anybody else. People think the ones that need this are the people that don't have any money. If you don't have any time, you're the one that needs this. The third objection I get, and the last one I'm going to talk about, is you already love your job or you already own a business. Now, if you reached out for information on this, regardless if you love your job or your business, that is not a good objection because you reached out for a reason. Do you understand? you need to kind of be honest with yourself and say, okay, why did I reach out to this? Because if I'm giving you the information and you reached out because you wanted more income, and now you're like, well, I already love my job. We're not asking you to replace your job. But why did you actually reach out to this? Either you need more money or you need more time, but you reached out for a reason. So my friend Ashley was a business owner, a very successful business owner. I was very envious of her. I'm not going to lie. Like, she was just a successful person in general. She had a boutique, a very like classy, high tech? No, that's not the right word. A high classy boutique. She worked it for years and she loved it. She reached out because she was just curious. She wanted to kind of see where it would take her and if it was something worth doing. After she said no for a long time, by the way. So she was able to replace her income, then decided she was going to sell her boutique to a friend. She took it over, and now she has all the time in the world to travel with her family, and that's what she loves doing. And she makes more money than she did at her business. So again, I'm not telling you give up your business. What I'm telling you is if you reached out to this and we're sending you the video to watch, just be honest and open with yourself of why did you reach out? Because if you come back and say, oh, well, I love my job, I don't want to change it, then one, you're not being honest with yourself because, again, you initiated this. And two, you may have a little bit of a misconception of what we're talking about because no one's asking you to give up your job or your business. But this is something that you might as well try out and run with and see if it's something that you want to go full-time. And if not, don't do it. It could just be something that you like the products and you want to make a little extra money on the side. So the couple things that I love about this, and I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate everyone that took time to watch the video to this point because I know not everyone watches the whole thing, and that's fine, is we are a debt-free company. That's a huge, huge red flag. If you're in a company, or not if you're looking at a company that's not debt-free, like, again, huge red flag, just don't do it. We have systems set in place to where the average ordinary person can take and be successful with this. So you don't have to be good at social media. You don't have to be good at anything, but you do have to be coachable. You do have to have a good work ethic. And we will take you from point A to point B, C, D, E, all the way to Z, however far you want to go with this, if you want to work the systems. And then I love that it's family focused. We are taught all the time to put our families first. Don't be on the phone 24/7. You, like I said, leverage this business, leverage social media to free up more time for your family. So that's something that as a mom is important to me. And so it's definitely something that I am passionate about sharing with other people. And then I do just want to say, like I said, a lot of people do start this because they just want some extra money. But an equal amount of people start this because they want the extra time. They don't need any money. They just don't like being as busy as they are. And then some, like myself, we transition. I started for an extra couple $100 a month. I just needed my month to be a little bit longer than my paycheck was. Then when I replaced my income and decided to go full time with this, I guess it kind of gradually showed me how much better quality of life I had with the freedom of time. So I really loved that aspect of it. And then I started dreaming a little bit bigger and decided, like, our next goal that we're going to hit, hopefully within the next few months, is $10,000 a month from this business. And before you write me off on that, I decided to start dreaming not for my family anymore, because no one needs $10,000 a month. Like, if I'm being honest, my honest opinion is you don't need that much money. But we want to be able to build a first-class children's program and teen program at our church, whatever church, we're at when we hit that. And we're also not waiting until we get that money to be able to give back to that portion. For example, like, we already head up our children's department at our church. My husband heads up the Sunday school departments, and I am over all the junior church. So our church is very, very small, but they are very good with their money. They're very good about giving us a budget and actually reimbursing us for things. Like, when it comes to the financial department of our church, we couldn't ask for a better one to work with and be able to, get things going and do things for the kids. However, we are still a small church. So there have been times my husband and I have wanted to do things for the children's church. Like last year, we wanted to do a Christmas party where we bought Christmas gifts for everybody. And that wasn't in the church budget. Like an extra $800-900 is not something you just throw out to buy kids more toys, let's be honest. But it's something my husband and I really felt like we were led to do. So we were able to do that because of this business. Now, we don't have the money to go build an entire wing for the children's church yet, but we do have the money to give back little by little, and we've been doing that. Same thing with Thanksgiving. We want to be able to, around Thanksgiving time, to go out and buy Thanksgiving dinners for 25 local families. We can't do that yet, but we've been able to buy one consistently and send it to a local family. Christmas is the same way. We want to be able to, 25 to 50 local families and be able to provide Christmas dinner and gifts for the family. Now, we aren't at the point where we can do 50 families yet, but my team and I got together last year, and we're going to do the same thing this year, probably. We haven't put it in plan yet, but I think so. And we were able to buy 2 families. I think last year we did 1, I think, and the year before that we did 2. An entire Christmas. And it was amazing. And it felt so good to be able to give back, because that is what our company is all about, is giving back to other people. So if you watch this all the way through and you're still hanging on, I know a lot of you guys are, reach out to the person that sent you the video. And by the way, like I said, one of the ways you're working this business is if you happen to have someone who wants to make extra money, you literally send them the video. You don't have to be knowledgeable on anything. You just have to be able to share a simple video or a simple advertisement, and we can teach you how to turn that into a full-time income. So anyways, just wanted to explain because I had a lot of questions, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon. I'm going to go entertain my guests because they are sitting on my couch talking and I didn't expect them home this early. But like I said, that's okay. That's part of this business. You work it around your real life. So I'm kind of glad they came in. The video is not perfect. I get up in the middle and have to go talk to other people and then come back. But I think that adds a level of authenticity to this that I think people need to see and they want to see. So I hope that just showed you can work this around your life. And yeah, have an awesome rest of your day.